Seems like it's going to be a good match. Last time this game happened, McBain won soundly. So, Landon, who do you think is going to come on top, Roscommon or McBain?
I'm not sure right now. I mean, Roscommon can play pretty good. I mean, but McBain's been playing pretty good too, so just a matter of time to see.
Colton Haverton gives it to Winkle. Winkle dribbling it around. Gives it to Josiah. Josiah down to Brunick. Brunick to Hamilton down low. Hamilton does a move, goes up, and is no good. Rebounded by Josiah. Blocked, though, by number 10, Hudson Marsh. Marsh dribbling it down the court. Guarded by Brunick. Marsh dribbling around. Gets an opening, fumbles the ball a little bit. Decides to pass it down low to number 40. Nikita Petrosky, and it's going to be no good. Now it's going to be an inbound play by McBain. Winkle with the ball, dribbling it down the court. Directing the offense, gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton down low, wide open is Brunick. Brunick goes up with a shot, no good. Rebounded by number 32, Jake Kilmer. And then now it's going to be Marsh dribbling down the court. Marsh trying to do some moves, gets a screen, dribbles it down, gets a wide open lane, goes up, and no good. Rebounded by Winkle. Winkle dribbles it down the court. Gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton to Josiah. Gives it to Brunick. Brunick goes up with the basket. No good. Rebounded by Hamilton. Hamilton goes up. No good. Rebounded by Haver. Nope, not rebounded by Haverkamp. Rebounded by Kelmer. Down the court goes, I think there's going to be a foul on the play right there. And then I think that's going to be, I think that was a charge on McBain. Yep. So, Landon, what did you think about that play right there by Winkle, being able to take the charge?
I think that was a pretty smart idea, but it just doesn't seem to really work out for him right there.
I mean, he did a good job just getting all, like, flat-footed and just standing up straight and tall as he can, and taking the charge. First shot is good. Ethan Dauk with the shot. The second shot is good as well. So first to strike in this game is going to be the Roscommon Bucks. Very surprising. Winkle digs it down the court, gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton gives it to Brunick. Brunick to Hamilton. Hamilton dribbling it around. Tries to find an opening, goes down. It gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp gives it to Winkle. Winkle dribbles it around, does some moves, looking pretty flashy, trying to direct the offense to Hamilton, to Josiah. Josiah looking for an opening, gives it to Brunick. Brunick goes down low to Winkle. Winkle tries making a post move, gives it to Hamilton, back to Brunick. Brunick does a step back shot, and that is going to be no good. Rebounded by number 10, Hudson Marsh. Landon, what are you thinking so far? What's going through the Ramblers' heads?
I'm not really sure right now, but I think they're kind of surprised that Roscommon actually got to score first there, since McBain's usually off to scoring first in most of their games.
And Roscommon's doing a pretty good job being able to shut down McBain's offense, preventing them from doing any types of plays. Evan with the ball, gives it down low to Klemer, gives it back to Evan. Klemer dribbling around, gives it to Dauk. Dauk goes up with a basket, no good. Rebounded by Brunick. Gives it to Winkle. Winkle dribbles it down the court. Winkle doing some moves, gets a screen, trying to direct the offense. Winkle gives it to Josiah. Josiah sees an opening, and Josiah will be the first to score for the Ramblers, and he'll get two after that.
It looked like he was trying to be blocked there, but kind of a failed attempt there and managed to hit Josiah's hand.
But good attempt for him going down the hole, too.
Oh, yeah.
Being able to see that and going down it. And that's going to be good. So now McBain will be on top after about halfway through the first quarter. Down the court, Marsh. Marsh gives it to attempted pass. Attempt for Petrosky. Or Petrosky. but it's going to be no good. Overthrown. Brunick's going to be able to get the ball. Brunick goes up, and that is going to be good for 2. Landon, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, McBain's been able to capitalize on that like almost all season, and that's something that they will not stop doing.
Down the court is Marsh. Gives it to Evan, and then I think there's going to be foul.
Colton Haverkamp passing into Braden Winkle.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Winkle gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton to Josiah. Josiah to Brunick. Brunick to Haverkamp. Winkle shoots and rebounded by, that's Hamilton. Hamilton loses the ball, passes out to Haverkamp. Haverkamp shoots, good for 3. And that's going to be now McBain starting to look like its true self after about 4 minutes into the game. Marsh dribbling it down the court. Glocked up defense by Brunick, and it'll be whacked out of bounds by Marsh. And Marsh dribbling around. Goes in, sees a hole, sees a wide open player at the sideline, shoots it no good off the side of the rim. Marsh gives it back. Stolen by Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes down the court, loses the ball, but recovered by Hamilton. Hamilton goes up, but it's blocked. And Haverkamp's going to just try to slow down the offense and try to set it back up. Haverkamp dribbling it around. Gives it to Winkle. Winkle to Brunick. To Haverkamp. Haverkamp down low to Hamilton. Hamilton gets the ball. Tries doing some moves. Gives it back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp dribbles in. Tries to get a, shoots the shot. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Brunick. Brunick dribbles it around. Gives it to Winkle. And Winkle's going to just try to reset back up the offense. A chaotic scenario of events right there. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah.
Haverkamp up top. Passes it to Brunick. Brunick dribbles around, goes in for the drive, goes up, and that is good for 2. Brunick, always a reliable scorer for this McBain team. Marsh with the ball, dribbling around. Gives it to Petrosky. Can't find an opening, just hands it off back to Marsh. Marsh dribbles in, does a down low pass to Clemmer, rebounded by Hamilton, gives it to Winkle. Winkle dribbling around the court, gives it to Haverkamp. Gives it to Brunick. Winkle shoots, no good off the key. Haverkamp tries setting up, dribbles in, goes up for the shot, no good, same right off the key. Rebounded by number 40, Clemmer. Or Petrosky gives it to Civics, goes up with the shot, does a good move, no good, air ball. Haverkamp with the ball, gives it to Winkle. Winkle dribbling it around. About 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Gives it to Brunick. Brunick gives it to Haverkamp. Winkle down low. Excuse me. Marsh dribbling it around. Marsh going in for the basket. Goes up. No good. I think that was off the side of the backboard. Brunick with the ball. Dribbles it. Gives it to Winkle. Winkle dribbles it down the court. Gives to Josiah. Josiah to Brunick. Brunick down low to Hamilton. Hamilton tries making a move but fumbles the ball. Gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Brunick to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Josiah. Josiah to Haverkamp. Wow, this has been just a lot of passing. Haverkamp goes in, but so far this Roscommon team's been able to shut down this McBain offense pretty well.
I mean, this is one of the few times McBain had to deal with a defense that can actually shut them down like this, and I definitely can tell it's getting to them.
Yeah, it's causing them to, blocked by Hamilton. But as we were going to say, it's causing McBain to have to like slow down and be patient and take their time.
Definitely.
Substitution number 12. Avery Wims going in for number 40. Nikita Petrosky. Passing it in is going to be McBain. Gives it to Mark. He does a fadeaway, but no good off the top of the backboard, and that'll be the end of the first half. The score right now: McBain 12, Roscommon 2. Landon, could you quickly just break down that quarter to the best of your ability?
So far, most of that quarter has been mostly just defense from both sides, and I could definitely tell they've been doing really good at it. But quite a bit of it's also been passing around, and they've been taking it slow, which is normally how games should be played in this scenario.
Yeah, and so far what Roscommon's been doing really, really well is causing McBain, like you said, to slow down the ball, causing them to have to like not go full guns a-blazing in there. And it's slowing them down, which can be an advantage and a disadvantage as well. Slowing down the offense causes the offensive side of the team to like get a bit more time to process and run the play. And then it also it causes, I don't know. One thing I am seeing Roscommon doing is help side defense, in which that's always good to do. And on McBain's side, they're doing pretty well so far on defense and offense, just shutting down one of Roscommon's main competitors, Marsh. This live stream is brought to you by
Little Town Jerky.
The best jerky, in my opinion, in the state of Michigan. If you want to have some good Little Town jerky, you can either go to beautiful downtown Falmouth, uptown Reed City, or new location, downtown Everett. Or you could just go to your local gas station and look for the iconic Little Town Jerky logo and buy it there. Marsh gives it to Clemmer. Gives it to Evan to Marsh. Marsh dribbling it around, just being a little bit shifty with it. Goes and gives it to Ethan Doak. Thomas Maloney tried to get the steal. Evan Savinsky with the ball, gives it down low to Clemmer. Clemmer gives it back to Marsh. Marsh to Doak. Goes up with the jump shot, blocked by Brunick. And then there is going to be a tripping foul in the game. And there was a substitution. I believe that was number 22, Thomas Maloney, going in for number 3, Colton Haverkamp. Winkle dribbling it down the court. Gives it to Maloney. Maloney gives it to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh to Winkle. Winkle to Pollington. Pollington shoots. Oh, my goodness. Air ball, but, I mean, that's fine. Substitution number 44, Max Ealing, going to go in for number 12, Trenton Brunick. So now we can see some of the talent from the bench players on this JV team.
Marsh dribbling down the court. Marsh to Douk. Give me a travel there.
And Maloney is going to be doing the passing. One of the favorite members of the Rambler Review crew. A down low. Whoa, that just looked like a straight up baseball pin. Casey Pollington somehow gets it. Oh my goodness, Maxie. Oh my, I'm sorry. Rodenbaugh. No good. Rebounded by Ealing. Ealing goes up. No good. Rebounding by Roscommon. And Landon, can you just break that down? What happened real quick?
I mean, there was quite a few shots. I could barely tell what was happening. Just seemed like everyone wanted to get the ball, but no one could.
That great analysis. A block. Maxton goes up, but takes the charge. And just a whole cluster of events that have taken place. And now shooting is going to be Max Ealing with Thomas Maloney and Joshua Rodenbaugh on the posts. Eileen's first shot. Wow, that is no good. Off the front of the rim. Eileen's second ball. He dribbles it. And he shoots. This one
good.
has the right amount of distance and goes in perfectly clean. Mosh or Martha does some moves. Going in like his LeBron James. Nope, it is going to be no good. I thought he was about to go up like prime LeBron James, but then no, he does a sneaky sideway pass and gives it to number 12. Wems. Throw the ball, dribble it down the court. To Eileen. Down low to Maloney, but Maloney has butterfinger, so he's not able to pull it in. Tries giving it to Brody. Brody to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh to Maloney. Maloney dribbles it around. Gives it to Pollington. Pollington goes up. No good. Rebounded by number 32, Jake Clemmer. Clemmer dribbling it down the court. Gives it to Mosh. Or goes up. There's no charge. Rebounded by Eileen. Ooh, it looks like Marsh came down pretty hard, but I think he's fine. Rodenbaugh gives it to Maloney. To Eileen. Eileen dribbling around, gives it to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh gets it knocked away. Rodenbaugh dribbling it around. Goes up with some kind of like, Skierback goes up, gonna be good, and he's gonna be shooting 2 fouls. Or 2 shots, I believe. And yeah. Now, quick break brought to you by Little Town Jerky today. We got pepperoni flavor, you know. Personally, one of my favorites. Landon, would you like a taste?
Sure.
Here, have that little piece. Cheers. You always love to taste it, don't you?
Oh yeah, packed full of flavor.
Packed pepperoni flavor. One of my personal favorites. Skierback's first shot was, I think that was good. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by, but there's going to be a foul. I thought that was on Maloney, but that was on Eileen. That'll be a shoving call. Ethan Dorus. Dribbling around. Nope, that's Mosh. Mosh going in like he's prime LeBron. Gets it stolen. Maloney going down the court. Gives it to Eileen. Stolen again. He's dribbling down the court. He might dunk it. He goes up, and then that will be
good.
It's good. What were you going to say? My bad.
Dauk brought it in there. I mean, he played that perfectly.
What it looked like is Maloney kind of lost his dribble, and he couldn't get it with his arms. So he kind of just like with a short, yeah. And so yeah, it was no good, and Roscommon pivotalized over that, and was able to get the go-ahead score.
Oh yeah.
About 4:30 left in the game. About the time I go to bed. No, I don't. I don't go to bed at 4:30.
That's too early.
Okay, back to the game. Rodenbaugh dribbling it around. Rodenbaugh to Eileen. Eileen down low to Thomas. Maloney. Maloney goes up, and that is good for 2. Maloney off the little spin move. And Marsh is going to be dribbling it down the court. Gives it to Ethan Dauk. Does a move, goes up, and just good job by Dauk. Would you mind breaking that down, Landon, what he did right there?
I mean, he played that perfectly.
Did a good Euro step with it.
Oh, yeah.
Brody Skierback down low. Whoa! He good puts up the shot, no good. Maloney trying to take it into his own and gives it to Pollington. Pollington. Backdoor to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh goes up. It's no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh goes up. No good. Rebounded by Eileen. Oh, my goodness. Lan, what would you say the #1 problem for McBain this game is?
It seems like it's just been probably rebounding.
Exactly. My point proven right now. Excuse me, but McBain's not having a good time rebounding at all. Stolen. No, Mosh going up does a Euro step, and then that was just a hard foul right there. You saw that?
Oh, yeah.
And one thing. No, wait 1 second.
Marsh for 2. First shot is up, and it's good. Second shot is up, and it is good.
Good for 2. Maloney gives it to Ronenball. Ronenball. Gives it to Ealing. Skierback gives it to Pollington. Pollington to Pollington dribbles it around, gives it to, I think, nope, that's going to be intercepted on the goal line. Nope, my bad. That is going to be number 20, Evan Dowski dribbling around. And there's going to be 2 minutes and 52 seconds substitution. Carter Murphy going in. And Skylar Franklin going out there too. Ronenbaugh gives it to Murphy. Murphy gives it to Franklin. Franklin, I think that's going to be a foul called on
Pollington.
That's going to be on Pollington. Pollington just, I think he might have been grabbing a little bit. Ronenbaugh directing the defense. Number 10, Hudson Marsh dribbling down the court. Marsh doing some moves. Oh, tries juking on Maloney. He dives on the ground. And then that's going to be a foul. That's going to be, nope, it's going to go that way.
Going to go out of bounds.
It's going to be out of bounds on the Roscommon Bucks. Pollington takes the ball, gives it to Ronenbaugh. Ronenbaugh dribbles it down the court to Murphy. Murphy gives it to Maloney. Maloney goes in for the drive, goes up with a basket, and that's going to be no good. No, that is going to be good. And Maloney just screaming with excitement. Marsh, oh my goodness! If you didn't, that sounded it pass intended for number 40, Nikita Petrov or Petrosky. It sounded like that jammed his finger pretty well, and I feel bad for him.
Oh yeah, that's gotta hurt.
Murphy with the ball. Good dribble, but doesn't. Gives it to Maloney. It's stolen. Pollington gives it 32. Thomas Maloney fouls. The dude kind of just does a squat, and they're going to call that travel. He kind of slid like, who am I thinking about? Like Michael Jackson a little bit. Kind of slid like Michael Jackson. Going down on that. Ronenbaugh with the ball up top. Gives it to Pollington. Pollington getting locked down, gives it to Ronenbaugh. Ronenbaugh dribbles it around, gives it to Maloney. Maloney tries juking out, goes up for a shot that he knows he can make, and he shoots it, and he makes it. Marsh. Marsh playing like prime LeBron James. Thomas's feet kind of lock him down right there, and Ronenbaugh's dribbling it around. Ronenbaugh to Pollington. Pollington shoots right in the face of a dude. No good. Rebounded by Ronenbaugh. Ronenbaugh shoots right in the face of somebody, and this time he actually makes it. Marsh dribbling it down the court. And Marsh, again, thinking he's prime LeBron James, goes in. No good. Rebounded by Franklin. No, oh, it's going to be a fumble. Marsh gets the ball, gives it to 32, Klimmer, and then Number 3 shoots no good. Rebounded by Clemmer. Stole it by Skylar Franklin. Franklin might go all the way and dunk it. And then that's going to be a just number 1. Break down what happened right there, Landon.
I mean, he wasn't watching his blind side, and of course Clemmer came in there and he knocked that away out of bounds to keep him from scoring. Smart play by Clemmer.
Yeah. Now McBain's going to have to do an inbound play. And down low to Murphy. Murphy goes up, no good. Number 3, about 34 seconds left on the clock. Number 3, Evan Konitsky gets it. Skylar Franklin does it. Oh, he almost pulled off the greatest move known to basketball, but no good. Franklin looks very disappointed, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I used to play basketball with him all the time, but I know just Skylar Franklin just being a defensive menace. Gives it to Maloney. Back to, nope, not back to, good. Oh my goodness. Franklin's just being a defensive menace right now. Franklin. Well, it's probably because Franklin just weighs like 120 pounds, so he can move around like a feather. Number 10, Marsh with the ball. Kasich gets the ball. Shoots it. No good, and that's going to be halftime. The score right now, McBain 24, Roscommon 8. And you got any things to say, Landon?
No. Been a great first half.
Oh, wait, we will talk about it in the halftime show in just a bit.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLainTransmission.com.
Welcome to the halftime report, brought to you by Grayson Guernsey and Littletown Jerky. I'm joined here by Landon Eisenga. Say hello.
Hello.
And today, we're gonna break down what happened in the first half. So, do you want to take it, or do you want me to take it?
I think you can take it for right now.
All right. So I'm gonna have you break down what Roscommon did. I'm gonna break down what McBain did. So McBain in the first half. At the beginning of the game, they kind of were a little bit slow. Roscommon was doing good defense, getting low on them, preventing some of their main ball players from being able to get up there and score some points. And it was just kind of like a defensive battle, like you said, in the first half. Just very hard for McBain to be able to run around, score points, and rebounding. Rebounding's one thing too, and I mean, like my friend Thomas would always say is that if you can't rebound, hit the weight room, but he can't rebound worth anything. So then I say the same thing to him, and he gets frustrated. But yeah, so that was another thing, is that rebounding is one of the main problems right now that I see for McBain. They can't rebound to save their life. I've said rebounding like so many times by now. I think I'm going to move on to something else. Shooting-wise, McBain's doing pretty well, being able to find those open opportunities to just shoot the ball, put it in the basket, and they're doing good with that. But one thing, too, is that they've scored 24 points for a McBain game usually. This is kind of disappointing. because usually they would be up by like 30 by now or like 40. But they're, again, Roscommon worked on what happened last time, and they're doing a pretty good job of preventing McBain from doing anything. Would you break down what Roscommon's been doing?
I mean, Roscommon, they've been playing really well this game. I mean, definitely better than last time, as you said. I mean, they've been playing great defense, and they've been actually able to do really well on offense against this McBain defense that's been pretty good all season.
One thing I've been seeing is that Roscommon, I think his last name is Marsh. Let me see real quick. Hudson Marsh has been doing a really good job. I see he's one of the main contributors on this JV basketball team. I mean, he's going in there like he's prime LeBron James from 2012. And sometimes he does it and it works, but then he's also just doing a good job of like, oh, you're over there, passing it like that. He's doing that a good job, doing that and stuff like and such. Anything else to add, Landon?
Not really, but I mean, I guess rebounding's been a thing, as you said, in this game. I mean, it's been hard for these two teams. I mean, they're trying to keep it going here, but it's tough.
Yes. One thing I was always taught when I rebound is that when I get the rebound, I got sharp elbows, so I was always told just throw them on like a UFC fighter. But again, my dad played in like the 70s, so he has this mentality that no blood, no foul. So, yeah, I mean, that's how I learned how to rebound, but I guess I don't think you can do that nowadays.
No.
I think that, do you have anything else to add?
Nothing, but it's been a great game so far.
It's been a great game so far. I can see in the second half, Roscommon coming out and kind of throwing the guns, and McBain just improving on what they did. And we'll see you at the post-game show.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone, from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
We're back.
Okay, we're back, but we're not. Yeah, never mind. Hamilton passes it into Winkle. Winkle gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp down low. Oh, where did Haverkamp tries giving a shot out, but no good. Winkle to Josiah. Josiah to Brunick. Brunick down low to to Hamilton. Good for 2.
Marsh with the ball. Passes out to Petrosky now. Good for 2 is Clemmer. Braden Winkle is dribbling down the court. Passes out to Josiah. Goes for 3. No good. Trenton Brunick gets the rebound, and it is good for 2.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, but Marsh is going to be getting it. Marsh to, it looked like he tried doing, but that's going to be a travel. Dribbling down the field is going to be Winkle. Nope, down the court's going to be Winkle. Haverkamp. Haverkamp back to Winkle. Winkle to Josiah. Josiah to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Josiah. To Winkle. Winkle to Hamilton. A little bit of miscommunication. Hamilton gives it to Winkle. Winkle shoots. That's no good. It's going to be a little bit of an air ball. Passing it in is going to be number 32. Clemmer gives it to number 10, Marsh. Marsh dribbles it around, gives it, just pulling off some moves, gets a screen by Clemmer. There is going to be, I don't know what call that it was, but.
It's going to be a foul on the Ramblers, it looks like.
32 for shoving. Passing in is going to be number 3. Gives it to Marsh. Marsh back to, oh, well, it looked like he threw it directly to his head coach. Intended target was going to be number 3. Evan Savinkis. Dribbling down the court, it's going to be Winkle. Winkle gives it to Josiah. Josiah to Hamilton. Hamilton to, oh, no good. Hamilton deep pass to Haverkamp. Haverkamp shoots. Splash Mountain has been open to Haverkamp. And that's going to be good. Dribble it down the court. It's going to be Marsh. Marsh passes it to, that's going to be Clemmer. No, that's not going to be Clemmer. That's going to be, wait.
Petrosky.
Petrosky gives it to number 3. Savinsky gives it to number 10. Marsh. Marsh goes up and no good.
Going to be a foul there on Marsh by Hamilton. Shooting for 2.
Going to be number 10, Marsh shooting with number 32, Clemmer on the post in number 40. Number 40, Petrosky.
Second shot no good. Hamilton rebounds.
Hamilton rebounds, gives it to Winkle. Winkle to Josiah. Josiah to Brunick. Brunick just using his weight and goes up just for a tough shot. Gotta be shooting 2 off of that one right there. And it's gonna be good for, that's gonna be good, and now he's gonna be shooting 2. And he's gonna be shooting 1, my bad. Brunick. Shoots. Good. Marsh, what? No, Marsh dribbling down the court. Gives it to Doak. Doak shoots, does a risky shot, and it gets bounced off. Rebounded by Hamilton. Hamilton dribbling it down the court. Looking like a fly boy. Gives it down low to Brunick, but no good. Brunick
Looks like it's going to be a foul. Brunick's going to be shooting 2.
He's going to be shooting 2 again. Again. No, he's going to be shooting. I think that's a 2.
Yep.
Shoots, and that is good for a 1-point conversion. My bad. He goes up. Nope, he doesn't shoot yet. He shoots, misses, and it is rebounded by Roscommon, number 20, from behind. Oh, he does some moves. Gives it to number 3, Savinkis. Gives it to number 10, Marsh. To Savinkis, he goes up, no good. Rebounded by Savinkis, gives it down low, deflected by Josiah. And that, again, like, the one thing I'm going to give these Roscommon kids credit for is that they have very unique last names. I like them. Marsh shoots, and it is, it almost goes in and out just like a fish in a fishbowl. Number 24, Winkle, gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp shoots. Good for 3. Just shoots it right in his face as an act as a sign of disrespect. And then going down the court is going to be number 10, Marsh. Marsh doing what he does. Gives it to Clemmer. Clemmer gets it stolen by Hamilton. Excuse me. It's going to be a legal I don't know what that call was, but it's going to be that hand to the wrist call. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, I'm not all that familiar with basketball call signs. Number 30 gives it to Savinkis. Dribbles it around, gives it down low to 32, Clemmer, and Clemmer's going to go up and score 2. 4 minutes left in this third quarter. Winkle dribbles it around, gives it to Josiah. Josiah to Winkle, to Haverkamp. Haverkamp dribbles around, does a move, goes up with a fadeaway shot, but no good because of that travel. What are your opinions on that call, Landon?
I mean, I couldn't really see much. There's some players in the way, but the refs are definitely paying attention tonight. Got a whole new set of players out there for McBain.
Yeah, just good noticing by that, Landon. They're setting an entire new group of people. And, yeah, Mesh does a deep pass, shoots right in Ealing's face, no good. Rebounded by Skierbeck. Skierbeck gives it to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh dribbling it down the court. Gives it, hands it off to Case and Pollington. Pollington doesn't know what to do, so gives it back. Thomas gives it, nope, he gives it to Ealing. Excuse me, down to Skierbeck. Skierbeck goes up, good for 2. Marsh dribbling it down the court. Marsh loses his control, stolen by Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh from behind gets double teamed immediately to Maloney. Maloney decides to do nothing with it, gives it to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh to Pollington. Pollington shoots like he's Curry, misses. Gives it to Rodenbaugh, gives it to Skierbeck, shoots like he's Curry, misses, actually doesn't even hit the rim. And that is going to be McBain, it's going to be Roscommon ball. Down the court is Marsh. Marsh, my bad. Number 3, Savinkis. Yeah, like I'm going to say, that they're Roscommon, these kids' last names are very, very unique. Very unique, and I like them a lot. They're very nice. If you say them properly, they're nice off the tongue. Rodenbaugh dribbling it down the court, gives it to Pollington. Pollington gives it to Ealing. Ealing gives it to Skierbeck down low. Skierbeck tries going up for the shot, no good, but he's going to be able to draw that foul.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the refs are definitely paying attention tonight. They know what they're doing. It's going to be Skierbeck for 2.
First shot is good. Second shot is good.
No.
Nope, no good. My bad, my bad. I was zoning out for a second. Number 32. Gives it to Marsh. Marsh dribbling down the with his court with his iconic pink shoes. Very flashy. Marsh just dribbles. Gives it, goes down, does a cutaway, goes up with a hook shot, no good, but I think that's going to be a foul. And I think he might be able, he's going to be shooting 2, I'm pretty sure. He is going to be shooting 2. Looked like a minor foul, but he's able to shoot off that.
First shot is up. It's no good.
Second shot is up. No good. Rebounded. Oh. Skierbeck takes a tumble. And there's going to be some substitutions. Inbound play by Roscommon. Gives it to 3. 3 shoots off the side of the board. Brick City by both sides. So far in this game, both teams have been shooting pretty bad bricks. Rodent ball. Gives it to Ealing. Ealing tries doing a type of sneaky pass, but there's going to be a foul shove on number 2. Nope, on 20. Foul on 20. Rodenball. Looking for a pass, gives it down low to Ealing. Ealing goes up with a fadeaway shot, no good. Out of bounds by McBain, so it's going to be Roscommon's ball. Rodenball gives it, nope, it's going to be number 30. Gavin Clemmer, now Clemmer gets it. No, Petrosky gets it, gives it to Clemmer. Clemmer to Savinsky kiss. Hard foul by Paulington. Paulington kind of just threw him on the ground like a wrestler. And you can't do that, do that in basketball. Shooting it's gonna, first shot is good. Savinsky's second shot is good as well. Splish splash, he was taking a bath, that is good. Rodenball dribbling it down the court. Gives the pumpkin to Maloney. Maloney does a move and then, what? Maloney being a showboater, which is very not good in sports. You should not be a showboater, but good assist by him. Now his ego is going to be up to the roof. 20 dribbles around, does the same move, gives it to Mark Kramer. Kramer dribbles it around, gives it to number 3, Evan Savinsky. Savinsky to, gives it to, oh my goodness, Wem. Wem goes up, no good, rebounded by Rodenball. Rodenball getting double teamed immediately, beats the man that's guarding him. Rodenball does a pass to Skierbeck. Skierbeck dribbles in, goes up with a move, and Maloney gets the rebound, goes up with a shot, good. Maloney having a decent game. Dribbling down the court is number 3, Evan Savinsky. Gives it down low to number 32. Goes, ow, he goes up, and it's just no good. Maloney gives it to Rodenball. gets a screen run ball, just shoots it right in contact. Oh, another brick. The clock will run out, and that will be the end of the third quarter. The score: McBain 46, Roscommon 16. We'll see you after the short break.
We are back from our break.
Sky out there gives it to Maloney. Maloney dribbles it around, thinking he's a point guard. Gives it to Murphy. To Skierbeck, download him. Ealing does a move, goes up, and then that is off the backboard. Amazing move by Ealing.
Marsh dribbling the ball down here.
Marsh dribbling it. Oh, jukes out Skylar Franklin. Marsh goes up like his prime LeBron James. Gives it down low to number 32, Clemmer. Clemmer goes up, gets his own rebound. Fights for it. Wow, he's a strong.
Great strength and persistence by Clemmer there.
Amazing words landed.
Thank you.
Thomas Maloney dribbling it down the court. Probably just going to run out the clock. Nope, gives it to Skierbeck. Skierbeck down low to Ealing. His favorite target. Ealing does the same move. Rebounded by Franklin. Franklin gets the ball. Franklin does a pump fake and then goes up for a shot. No good. Rebounded by number 32, Clemmer. Marsh dribbled it down the court. Skylar Franklin's going to be called for reaching.
I mean, it's tough not to reach in basketball. I've done it a couple times now when I played back in 8th grade in middle school. And it's just hard to not do.
I mean, yeah, it's the like you said, it's hard not to do. When you think you see an opening, you just got to jab your hand in there like a boxer.
Oh, yeah.
And try to get the steal. I'd like to do it, and usually whenever I do it, I'm not successful, but it just ends up making the person I'm playing not very happy. Matt stolen by Murphy. Gives it to Maloney. Maloney gonna probably do a flashy pass. Nope, he goes up with the basket. No good.
Spun right out.
Spun right, rebounded. Another rebounding gives it to Murphy. Murphy just chucks it up there.
It is no good. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Roscommon there. McBain's going to be taking it out of bounds. Maloney's going to be passing it in for McBain.
Yeah. Inbound play by Maloney. Maloney gives it to Skierbeck. Skierbeck shoots like he's Stephen Curry, and then it's no good. Skierbeck gets his own rebound, gives it down low to Ealing. Ealing goes up, and that is good for 2.
Clemmer passing it into Marsh. Marsh is going to be dribbling it down the court.
He's going to be met by the opposing defender, Skylar Franklin, like a dark shadow in the night, just entirely antagonizing. Gives it to Marsh. Gives it. Oh, looks like he might have jammed his finger. Savinsky gives it down low to Kramer. Kramer goes up, and that is no good. Passing it in, it's going to be, gives it to Marsh. Marsh does a move, guarded by Franklin. Gives it to Marsh, but Franklin just being an absolute antagonist. He's like a gremlin, you know. He's just down there, and he's just like slapping at you, like
as gremlins do.
As gremlins do. That's what I see. Oh, and he's being such a gremlin, it caused Marsh's shoes to become untied. Franklin just following his defender like a baby, like a puppy that does its. I don't know what I'm getting to with that there. Franklin to Marsh. Skylar does some good defense, and then it's just a fumble on the ground.
It's going to be a jump ball.
And it's going to be number 32, Jack Kramer, not afraid to get physical.
Looks like it's going to be
I think it's going to be
Roscommon's ball.
Roscommon's ball. Gives it.
in.
Skylar Franklin just puts his hand in there immediately, trying to knock the ball away like the little gremlin he is. And it's going to be a foul on him. Maloney telling Skylar what to do, but Sky's like, nah, I got this. I got this, son. They don't know me. And Maloney trying to direct guys that are clueless what to do. Kramer dribbles the ball, gives it to number 12, gets a wide open pass, but there will be a foul. I think it might be holding offense. 15, nope, wait. I don't know that call. Sorry.
Be taken out of bounds by Roscommon.
It's going to be an inbound play by Roscoe.
Sphinx into
Murphy. Skylar Franklin with the being like the dribbling around like the gremlin he is. Oh! He does a juke. I thought he might have shot it, but sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Maloney with the ball.
Maloney gives it to Franklin. Franklin shoots.
And it's good.
It is good for 3. Skylar Franklin just fires it off the trigger. Usually one thing he tells me a lot is that he's afraid to shoot the threes because he doesn't want to be put on the bench. And I'm like, dude, just send it. And then he just did it. And yeah, Kramer. I mean, Marsh showing why he's one of the better players on Roscommon's team, going in there like prime LeBron James.
What a layup by Marsh that was.
Yes, he just did a good job of squaring up. Maloney does some wacky moves, gives it to Ealing. Down low to Skierbeck. Skierbeck wide open, and then that's another 2 points for Skierbeck. I think he has 6 points in total.
Marsh with the ball now.
Guarded by Franklin. Franklin tries to steal it.
Sends it over to Savinkis.
Gives it to Weems. Down low to Kramer. Kramer gets the ball, dribbles it around, gives it back to Savinkis. Savinkis dribbles it around, gives it to it's almost stolen by Franklin again. Franklin just being right up on. And it looks like they're gonna. Thomas Maloney is gonna come out, but Skylar Franklin's gonna stay in because they just need him because he's a gremlin. Colton Haverkamp gets the ball, gives it to Franklin. Franklin dribbles it around. Oh, does some moves, gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton gives it to Murphy. Murphy does not look like he knows what he's. Gives it to Brunick. Brunick to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Franklin. Franklin goes up with a shot that is no good. Gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes up and no good. Rebounded by Kramer. Kramer dribbles it down the court. Guarded by Franklin. Franklin gives it. Kramer gives it to Marsh. Marsh gives it to Wems. Wems gives it to Kramer. Kramer to Marsh. Marsh going in, gives it to Janice.
And it's good for 3.
Savinkis pulling up when it matters and being able to shoot that 3 and score some points for Roscommon. Haverkamp gives it to Murphy. Murphy tries, does not, again, gets the ball stolen by number 3, Savinkis. Savinkis dribbling around.
And knocked out of bounds by Hamilton. Roscommon's ball. It's going to be passed in
by Doak. I don't know how to say his. I'm just going to call him Ethan.
Petrosky tried to get the ball, but it was knocked out of bounds. McBain's ball.
Hamilton looks like Roscoe's doing a full court press now. backdoor pass by Hamilton to Haverkamp. Haverkamp dribbles it around. Probably going to try to drain the clock with 3 minutes left on the. Gives it to Murphy. Murphy looks around and almost gets the ball, almost punched it out of his hands. Gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp down low to Brunick. Brunick goes up, good for 2. And Brunick so far, I think he has a total of. I think he
8 points.
He has like 8 points so far. Nope, he has 10. Marsh dribbling around. Marsh just playing like Kyrie Irving. Gives it to Savinkis. Gives it to Ethan. Step back 3. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Franklin. Franklin passes it to Haverkamp. Excuse me. Haverkamp dribbles it down the court. Haverkamp. Pass intended for Thomas Maloney on the bench, but that's going to be out of bounds because he's on the bench.
Passed into Dauk.
Dauk with the ball, dribbling down the court. Dauk dribbling around, goes up with a hard.
Seems like the ball was knocked out of his hands just before he shot, so it was knocked out of bounds. Roscommon ball. It's going to be Weems, passes into Dauk.
Yeah,
but
Dauk is going to, looks like a whole new group is going to come in, I think. Skylar Franklin, Drew Hamilton, and Colton Haverkamp are all going to come out, all sophomores. Now they're just left with a bunch of freshmen and 1 sophomore on the team, or out there actively. 2 minutes left on the clock. They're probably going to dribble it down. Rodenbaugh with the ball, dribbles it, gives it down to Murphy. Murphy is not able to haul it in. No good. Dribbling it down the court is Dauk. Dauk gets the fast break, passes it into Wems. Wems has a wide open shot, but he doesn't shoot it.
Dauk with the ball.
Dauk with the ball goes in with a hard layup, and then he's going to be shooting 2 off of that foul. Down low in the box, it's going to be Murphy and Rodenbaugh.
First shot is good.
You say it? You say it?
I did.
Okay. First shot is good.
Just kind of hoping we set it together.
No.
Okay.
Second shot is good. No, it's not good. I thought that was going to go in. Winkle dribbling it down the court, 1 minute and 32 seconds left on the clock. Dribbles it around, hands it off to Pollington. Pollington gives it to Josiah. Josiah dribbles the ball around, gives it to Winkle. Winkle goes in, does a pull-up shot, shoots it no good off the backboard. Murphy unable to rebound it. Murphy chasing down the defender, Mosh, and it's gonna be a charge on Kason Pollington. Interesting call, but I'm not going to disagree with it because they have better vision than we do. And
can't argue with the refs.
Can't argue with the refs. Number one thing, you never argue with the refs because they're people too, and they're just making what's best of what they can see.
First shot is up and it's no good.
No good. Second shot.
And it is good. Passed into.
Looks like there was zero effort trying to get the ball. Petrosky gives it to Dauk, goes up with the one aggressive shot. Then it's just rebounded. Rodemar Winkle dribbling down the court, gives it to Pollington. Down low to Murphy. Murphy goes. It is a blocked.
What
and Murphy
hit.
is down for a little while. This ain't football. This is basketball. Murphy should the first thing I was always told in basketball. One thing I was always told by my family was that never stay on the ground. Always get right back up, even after you just get hit. Even if you got hit by a literal semi-truck. I'm just joking, but I was always told to never stay on the ground because that's going to take away your playing time. But that's how I play because I was born to play sports in the hard-nosed way. But that is an aggressive hit. Hopefully Murphy's okay.
Looks like he'll be staying in.
He is going to be staying in.
Let's get on him. He's going to be shooting 2 now.
Two shots. First shot. No good. Second shot.
It is good. Marsh with the ball. Marsh to Dauk. Dauk dribbling in. Shots no good. Pollington recovers. Winkle with the ball. Wink shooting, no good. Murphy with the ball. It is good. Dauk with the ball. Dribbling it down. Dauk with some moves. Passes out to Janinas. Dauk again, shoots for 3. It is no good. Rebounded by Josiah. Passes out to Braden Wingle. To Rodenball. To Pollington. Rodenball. Winkle. Looks like time is run out.
Sorry for the technical difficulty. Final score, McBain 60. Roscommon 23. We'll see you in the post-game show.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
most memorable moments is winning the conference and district championships last year and being nicknamed Baby Shark. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these players and their parents a round of